This is my review on How I Met Your Mother, the complete series that aired from 2005 all the way to 2014. And my god, it's a fucking long run. It feels longer than it sounds. It felt. For me anyway. This lasted about 9 seasons anyway. This movie lies to you. This movie is a con. Cons you, the audience. In fact, it shouldn't this be called How I Made Your Mother. It should be called How I Fucked or How I Want to Fucking Marry Your Aunt Robin. That was what she called. Or How I Fucked Your Aunt Robin multiple times and then broke up with her like a stupid jackass. Or could be called or called I Fuck Aunt Robin multiple times, then broke up with her multiple times, then get back together with her many decades later after my wife died. Because I've been secretly in love with Aunt Robin, instead of marrying the one I really love, I decide to sell what I can get for. It's just like the song goes, if it can't be with the one you love, love the one you're with. Get it? Because he's settled because he didn't want people to so he decides to shred himself humiliation and to save Barney and Robin's marriage, and realizing that they obviously shouldn't be together because Barney didn't find the thing that Robin wanted to find that she buried when she was a kid, a minor. Therefore, that means they shouldn't be together for some reason. And therefore, because the idiot main character came around, so let's call him Jackass number 1, calling him. That means he's the true love, and therefore, just when you sing everything's all well and done, that Barney and Robin wedding's building up for several seasons before this, since season 3 or season 2 or season 10, I'm not sure. It's several seasons. It seems like she broke up with the main character because he's an idiot and never learns or grows at all. Except the wrinkles and the gray hair. Those grow. So his age grows physically, but he never changes. He never learns. So, and that's probably the only character. Actually, none of these characters grow. It's just the illusion of growing and changing for the better. So, because one of what the show does, this show does, after, I kid you not, I shit you not, after Robin and Barney get married, next episode they're back to square one, being watered down versions of themselves. And dumber versions of themselves like they were in every season. In fact, everyone's like that except for the main character, because he just stays the same and doesn't even try to fool us, the audience. That's why he might be my favorite. Because he's honest about how he doesn't want change. And grows a character. Excellent! I cracked the case. Why would anybody want to see this? I don't know. I just pray to God that one day the show would end. And it did. I'm so glad. That means I never have to go back and watch this show ever again. And be forced to go back to watch the show ever again. So, yes. Suck my balls, How I Met Your Mother show. And hopefully one day I don't know what I was going to say. My brain's kind of rotted from reviewing this. I only hope maybe if they do reboot, it's actually in the hands of a competent writer. And the laugh tracks. The fucking laugh tracks won't shut up. Oh my god. I feel like I was going mad, and physically, literally, mentally mad with the laugh tracks of how many times I have to hear the laugh tracks in a 20-minute episode. That's roughly around 20 minutes for each episode. That's how normal the runtime is. It's 20 minutes episode, and there's a laugh track every second or minute. It's a lot of laugh tracks. It's kind of pushing it. Cut back on the laugh tracks, so don't have them. If you can't keep them to a minimum or a little amount of laugh tracks. If you can't keep if you amount of laugh tracks to a minimum or under, then maybe you should have laugh tracks. Maybe you should just have shit tracks when the shit sound gets sound when someone's firing. Well, maybe you should just have a shit track, like, you know, like, that's a laugh. Laugh. Because I don't... This laugh track is like really obnoxious, probably because I don't know if the laugh track is really obnoxious, or just because the show's so bad it's really obnoxious. This is bothering me really a lot because of the shows are so poorly written. I love how the writers of the film completely shot the ending out of their asses and wiped the scripts with their asses is obviously what they did. After they took a major dump in the toilet, figure of speech. I'm talking figuratively, for example. For example, that's what it feels like. Because guess what? This whole premise is taking place 9 seasons. All 9 seasons takes place in the past. In the past, where he's telling the story of how he met his mother, the main character. That's the premise. And he's keeping his kids hostage and won't stop telling the story until he goes through all 9 seasons. And we're the children, basically, because we, the audience, are listening to this and are responsible for child abuse. Because we decided to tune in next week after week after week. Because we decided, well, we're not thinking about how we're maybe mentally scarring these child actors, also the main character's children, by boring him out, by dragging on the story on and on for 9 fucking years. So, we realized in a way, have committed all child abuse. In a way. Because we decided to hold the kids hostage for 9 seasons. And the kid calls bullcrap on the whole point of the story. I will say the funniest thing I got was in the final, the best episode was the last episode, because the main character, as a middle-aged man or an elderly person, I'm not really sure. Anyway, he says he kept the story very short and to the point. He kept the story short and to the point. Oh, really? Then why does it feel so exhausting? So exhausting it is. And he tells that lie to his kids, and the kids call him bullshit on that lie. And call him out on the real point is that he just wants to be with Robin and fucks up his ass with his real true love, and he just settle for the one that loves him instead of being with the love he's with. I mean, he just, basically, the kids calling are saying the same thing I'm saying, me. Instead of, like, the main character was the one he loved, he decides to love the one he's with. Kind of like the song, love the one you're with. If you can't be with the one you love the one you're with. You know? So this gives a 0 out of 10. This is fucking stupid of a show. I don't know why I'm laughing anymore. Feels good to get that out of my head now. Now time to post this episode of this review on How I Met Your Mother. That lasted 9 fucking seasons. And I wish I could tell you the premise of that's the whole premise of what the show's like. What the premise of the show, basically a couple jackasses whining and losing, being a couple of whiny jackasses and losing in life. Was a group of friends, and mankind being the whiniest loser jackass of them all. That's just what I got here, right? Yeah, 0 out of 10 this show gets. Suck it, show. This show fucking sucks. I hate it. I hate it, yeah. It was good to talk about that. So yeah.